Good morning, boys and girls. Well, I hope that you all had a good night's rest on last night. We're going to go ahead and get started with our morning lesson. And I'm having to do it on my phone today because my computer is acting up. So I will do it on my phone. So bear with me because I'm going to be adjusting the books and everything to make sure you all can see it. Okay, so bear with me today. All right, these are the learning goals for today. We will first start off by singing our song called Change. We've been singing that all week. Then we're going to do our sentence for today. We're going to do our letters for today, word for the week. We will go into blending some sounds together to make words. Then we will do our excuse me. Then we will finish with a story called Tell Me What It's Like to Be Big. Okay? Let's begin with our song called Change. Okay, and as I have said earlier in the week, I don't know how the tune of this song goes, so I will just read the words to you like a poem. Four happy kids came over to play, but things didn't look like yesterday. The blocks were gone and the easel, too. Everything was something new. They looked around for just one clue as they wondered what they ought to do. They started to play, then one by one, and soon decided that change was fun. Okay, so let's go to our sentence for today. Okay, boys and girls, our sentence for today is going to say, we, you spell we, we. Can is spelled C-A-N. Can. Exchange, it is spelled Exchange. Exchange. One is O-N-E. One. And that's the number one. Thing is Thing. Thing. Four is spelled F-O-R. Four. Another is spelled A-N-O-T-H-E-R. Another. And then this sentence will end with a period because it is just telling us something. Okay? Now let's read over the sentence together. We can exchange one thing for another. Okay? Now we will count our words and we're going to write the words, write the word words here. It's spelled W-O-R-D-S. Words. Okay? Let's count to see how many words we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is how you write 7. Okay, now let's do our letters. Letters is spelled L E T T E R S. Letters. Okay, let's count the letters and see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 letters. Okay. It has two numbers in it. Number 31 has two numbers in it. The first number in 31 is a 3. Second number in 31 is a 1. Okay? So let's go over the sentence again. We can exchange one thing for another. And we had 7 words and 31 letters. Okay? Now let's go to our letters for today, guys. And I know that you already know that today is our last day that I will be teaching, okay? So we will end our alphabet today. So we have 3 letters to end our alphabet. Today we are going to first do the letter X. X. Okay? X. That's the capital X, and the lowercase x looks just like it. Okay? The letter X. Let me write that a little better. The letter X. Okay? Now, there is not that many words that begin with the letter X. Okay? Well, that makes that sound because that's the sound for X. It has 2 sounds. It starts like the letter K, and then ends like the letter S. And you put them together. Okay? So it has a weird sound, but that's the letter and sound for X. Okay? That's why in the classroom we had the letter X, I had the box, because most of the time the letter X sound is at the end of the word, like box, socks, fox. Okay, so that sound is at the beginning. If it's at the the sound is at the end. If it's at the beginning, like in X-ray, it's usually not the X sound. It just like I said, the letter X-ray. Okay. All right. So that is the letter X. Okay. Let's do the next letter, which is Y. Y. Okay. The letter Y. That's the capital. Here is the lowercase. The letter Y. The sound for letter Y is y, 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 y. Okay, you putting your teeth together and you're making a sound. Y, 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 y. Okay? It is like yak or yellow, yummy. Okay? Those are some words with the letter Y. And the sound is y, 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 y. And the last letter we're going to do today is Z. The letter Z. I know you remember on the carpet the letter Z, because we had a zoo animal on the letter Z, and our zoo animal that we had on the letter Z was zebra. I know you all remember that. Zebra. So the letter Z, it sounds like a bee is buzzing. Is zzz. You can hear it in your ear, that bee buzzing. Zzz. Okay, that's the letter Z. And a word that begins with it is zebra, zip, uh, zip, uh, Zane. Okay, so those are some Z words. Okay, so we had 3 letters today to finish our alphabet: X, Y, and Z. X makes the X sound, Y makes the Y sound, and Z makes the Z sound. Okay, now we're going to go into our word for this week. Okay, and our word for this week is mature. M-A-T-U-R-E. Mature. Okay, it has 7 letters in it. We determined that on Tuesday. Okay, so that's our word for this week. And who remembers what mature means? That's right. Mature means grown up. Grown up. Okay? And all of you boys and girls have matured over this week. You have grown up. I mean, not over this week, but over this year. You have grown up. Okay? Now let's do our blending of our sounds. Remember, these 3 words are going to make rhyming words, okay? Rhyming words. Well, I'm sorry. They threw one on us today, guys. They're not going to be rhyming words today. Okay? They're just going to be blended into 2 sounds to make a word, okay? So, let's just go with the first 2 sounds. P, p. Put it together and you have up. Up. Okay? Now, we're going to make another word. Okay, so we throw both of those sounds away. Throw both of them away. We got both new sounds. This is ah, t, ah, t, at, at. Okay, now we're going to throw ah. We're going to throw that away. And we're going to grab I. So we have I, t, I, t, it, it. Okay? So those are our 3 words we made today. We made up, at, it. Okay? And I wish I had went ahead and did other words so that they could blend today, because I like that blending thing that we had going on Tuesday and Wednesday. But oh well. All right, so let's end our lesson today with a story called "What Is It Like to Be Big?" Okay? Here is our story. Tell me what it's like to be big. Okay? Okay, so here we go. Morning peeped through the window. Willow was first to wake up. You probably understand that with you being in your household. You probably are the first one to get up in your household. So you about like Willa is. She put on her jumpsuit this way and that way until it was right. So she was persistent. She couldn't do it the first time. She was persistent and she put it on, tried it this way and she tried it that way until she got it right. That's called persistence. Then Willow put on her chicken slippers and went downstairs to have breakfast. No one else was around. She tried to reach the bread and honey and the oats and the milk and the apples. She tried this way and that way, but Willa couldn't reach it. Okay, so she had tried and tried, but she couldn't reach it. So if you keep trying something and you can't do it, what is the thing you need to do, boys and girls? Let's see what Willa does. Back she went upstairs. Willoughby, she called, are you awake? I am now, said Willoughby. I'm hungry, said Willa. Then go get you something to eat. I can't reach, said Willa. Will you come and reach for me? Willoughby sighed. Okay, pass me my slippers. All right, so what did Willa do when she realized that she couldn't reach those breakfast items? She went and she asked for help. That's a good thing for you to do, boys and girls, is ask for help when you can't do something. Paul and Paul, Willoughby and Willa went downstairs. Can you reach because you are big? Said Willa. That's right, said Willoughby. And one day you'll be big too. Will I? Asked Willa. Then both settled down to eat breakfast. How big will I be? Asked Willa. Oh, very big, said Willoughby. Will I be bigger than you? Asked Willa. No, said Willoughby. Why? Asked Willa. Because I got started first, said Willoughby, and I'll go on getting bigger too. That means I can wash the dishes? Said Willa. Sort of, said Willoughby. Tell me what it's like to be big, said Willa. Well, you can do lots of things, said Willoughby. What things? Said Willa. You'll be able to reach the lamp by yourself when you're big, said Willoughby. Will I? Asked Willa. Oh, yes, said Willoughby. And when you're really big, nearly as big as I'll be, you might be able to reach the moon in a rocket. What else will I do when I'm big? Asked Willa. You'll be able to stand in the shower like me and turn it on by yourself, said Willoughby. Will I? Said Willa. You'll be able to reach for a towel and get dried by yourself, said Willoughby. Will I? Said Willa. You'll be able to brush your own teeth without any help, said Willoughby. And will Spotty Ted brush his? Asked Willa. He hasn't got any teeth, said Willoughby. Spotty Ted is the little teddy bear down here. I'm sorry, little ducky. I'm sorry. No, that's not it. It's the little, like I was saying, the little teddy bear right here. That's Spotty Ted. So, will I have to make my own bed? Asked Willa. Will I have to tidy my own toys? You won't have toys, said Willoughby. You'll be too big for toys. What is it? What is it? Asked Willoughby. I don't ever want to be big. Why not? Asked Willoughby. I always want my toys, said Willa. I always want mine too, said Willoughby, but we won't mind, you see. We'll have grown-up things instead. But then I might have to do grown-up things, said Willa. Like what? Asked Willoughby. Like go out the door all by myself. Like walk down the road all by myself. Like be in the world all by myself. There might be nobody there. Spotty Ted will be there, said Willoughby. You can keep him forever if you like. But I might not fit into my chicken slippers anymore, said Willa. Then you could have some hippo slippers like mine, or some pom-pom slippers like Mom's, said Willoughby. I know. Let's go and see if Mom's awake. She wasn't, but they climbed in beside her anyway. This is very early morning, she yawned, looking at the clock. Why don't we just snuggle up for a while? Mommy was still asleep. Is that what you all experience some mornings? Maybe all mornings. Mommy's still in the bed when you wake up. Mom, said Willa, were you ever small? I was, said Mom, smaller even than you. And was I small too? Asked Willoughby. To me, you still are, said Mom. Tell us, Mom, said Willoughby. Tell us what you did when you were small. Well, if I woke up too early in the morning, I went back to sleep, said Mom. Why don't we do that? And they did. That is the end of the story, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed this lesson on today. We first started off with our song called Change. Then we did our sentence for today, which is we can exchange one thing for another. We had 7 words and 31 letters. And then we did our letters for today, which was X, Y, and Z. The letter X says X. The letter Y says Y. The letter Z says Z. And we did our word for this week, which is mature, which means grown up. Excuse me. We blended the words up, it, at. And then we finished with a story called Tell Me What It's Like to Be Big. Okay, boys and girls, I love you and I miss you all. And I will be back with you on this afternoon, and I'll try not to cry because that will be my last meeting with you all. Bye-bye.